Okay, so hi YouTube. I'm doing a video on Chinese chess. I'm with my mom, so she's going to help me introduce this game. Okay, so we already set up the first half of the piece, or first half of the chessboard. Now we're going to work on my end. So
T
is tank. Or in chess is the rook. How this is used is like the rook in Western chess. It goes up and down, left and right. It can only attack forward. Okay, next is
马
which is horse. Like chess, this is your knight. It can only attack an L shape. But due to the changes in Chinese chess, it's actually a chariot. I'll go through that a little bit more in detail later on. For now, we'll just go through the other pieces.
象
Your equivalents of a bishop, but it can't cross the river because it's too fat. It's a elephant. As we all know, elephant can't.
Elephant, this is elephant in Chinese, but that is a 象. This is same pronunciation but different word. This actually elephant, but this is another way of sound the same, but they work the same. But this actually is elephant, that's not.
Okay.
They
If you
both
flip
sound
it
like
over,
象.
they are both the same.
Same. Yeah, green and the red.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. So they're too chubby or too heavy to go across the river. So just sit as let's see, 1, 2, 3. So they just sit here and they cry because they can't cross the river because they're too chubby. Okay, next is
象 no, I mean 是
okay. She corrected herself. It's good enough.
是 both the same pronunciation.
In English, this is called a royal guard. Hence, it looks like a guard or a shield and sword guard. These are your secondary bishops who only stay in the square, which is this square here. What, 2 by 2? Very small square. They only work inside the castle or your kingdom. They can only work. They can only move diagonal in only one space. They cannot go up or down. Last piece in the bottom column is king or emperor.
江
Well, here's easy to look at. I'm not sure about this. It looks either upside down, right side up. Same difference. They're both considered emperor.
emperor.
The difference between this type of chess and Western chess is that in Western chess, if the two kings are facing each other and there's an open space, they cannot move each other. They cannot attack each other. So therefore, that's considered check. In Chinese chess, on the other hand, if the two kings are facing each other, that's also check.
Check.
So one way of checkmating the person is use a tank and go, ha, I win, type of thing. Or something like this in a sense. There's no way the poor king's gonna... Okay, there you go, checkmate. The king can't go anywhere because the two-prong attack type of thing. Okay. The king or your king cannot go outside this box. He is trapped within his cubicle. He can only go up and down, left and right. He cannot attack diagonal. That's what his guard does. So basically, they defend him only. Last piece that is the easiest to understand. You have 5 of these. These are your pawns.
Bing.
Or pawns.
Bing.
or your foot soldier.
Yes.
You only control 5. The other 4, not yet. The other 4, on the other hand, were deserters, and therefore you only work with 5. Instead of the 9 in usual chess. Okay, so how these attack? Unlike pawns in chess, they attack diagonal. Right? Chinese chess, they attack forward. Now, what's interesting about these pawns is that after they cross the river, they can't go back. They're stuck forever on the enemy side. The good thing about them being on the other side is they, instead of moving forward like normal, they can move sideways and attack. So say this pawn's right here. I do have the option to go forward, I have the option to go to the right, or I have the option to go to the left and kill this pawn. This pawn right here cannot attack this pawn. He can only go forward. Once he crosses over the river, he can now go sideways. Okay, now for the last piece, which is cannon, but I found recently that cannons aren't its name anymore. I prefer to call them as mortars, since that's what they're designed to do. Now, a cannon,
Pow! Pow! Pow!
Okay, thanks. A cannon, if you kind of recall how it's used in American history, you sit with it and you fire, and hopefully it hits the target. Right? Mortars, on the other hand, if you flip it around, they actually do what it's designed to do so. What a mortar does is it sits here, you aim, and you shoot downwards. That's exactly what these do. You jump a unit to attack. You don't go like this to attack. You jump a unit to attack. So basically you skip, this is your jumping pad in a sense. And you go, what do I attack? I'll attack this. If you want to do so. Or you go to this side, you wait a turn, and then you jump. That's a little easier. Okay. Now I'm going to go through the formations. Well, it looks similar to what it is now, so I'm going to set up. Setting up isn't too difficult. If you follow what we're doing, you'll be okay for your first game. There are 2 ways of checkmate. Unfortunately, you can't see my end. Let's this side. This one side right here. Can I move it? Can you see? Kind of. Still slightly off-angled. It being on the side. Nope, I guess not. We're just going to move the camera's fine. We just have to move the board a little bit to the right. Okay, all the pieces can be seen? More or less?
No, not mine.
The green one right there, right? Move it up more. Okay, now this side can't be seen. It's okay. Basically, just follow the guidelines and be okay. So I'm going to pause the video now, or stop it, and then I'm going to jump into a game. I'll see you soon. Bye!